I know she won't forget that we met. She hit, I broke it down, she a wreck. They saying, Mo, you better than the rest. Who, me? I never would've guessed.
It's week 2 of the National Football League, and we've got a showdown in the AFC South. It's the reigning Super Bowl champs and the Jaguars, next on EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Sunshine State in TIAA Bank Field here in Jacksonville. Today, after a crazy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here between the Tennessee Titans and the Jacksonville Jaguars. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. And the Titans going to signal for a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Throwing to start the drive. English. Open man left side. It's the tight end, Tunyon. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. And shedding the tackle, and now some room. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A 14-yard first down pickup for the Jaguars. Back to throw. English. He's got Tunyon complete over the middle. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Throw right side. This is into the hands of the tight end, Tunyon. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down.
In today's NFL, we're accustomed to the tight end getting downfield and creating plays and wreaking a little havoc in the secondary. Not on this one, though. They diagnosed that one really well.
Tried the dump off, lost yardage. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin him back. So the Titans set to go to work for the first time. At a glance at the man under center at 6'5", he always demands attention.
And he comes off an incredible performance in the opener. 5 touchdown passes. Now look, you always want to start strong. But I think that's more than anyone, including himself, could have expected.
He'll buy some time right. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And the Jaguars are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
That'll give them 8 that time, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Looking to throw. English. Completing it here to Marvin Jones. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Back to throw. English. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off, Byron Jones. There he goes, left side. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Well, it certainly looked to me like he tapped into the quarterback's thought process there. And what I'm hearing more and more when I go around the league, defenders sitting in on quarterback meetings trying to learn more about how they think so they can be in the right position to be in the right spot, as he was there to pick that one off and take it all the way back for a touchdown.
Fielded right around the 8. Now a hit and a loose football. It's picked up by the Titans. And he's going to score. It's a Titans touchdown. A great play there. His second touchdown on the season. And the Titans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point up and through. And it's now 14-0. And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. From the 6. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. This defense for the Titans, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
And I think our statistician, we ended up having to bring the blue tent and put it around him for a while because he was developing a hand injury from having to write down all the turnovers this team forced. 5, 6, 7, 8. Absolutely unbelievable. I hope he'll recover.
On 3rd down, English. And that is incomplete.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to have to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
That's fielded at the 8-yard line. A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And it'll be Titan football. Out comes this field general once more, leading his offense back onto the field. And he'll need to find a way to shrug off the opening drive, if you can even call it a drive. One play and an interception, so he's got to forget that.
I know that in today's football, we have a good number.
And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. A big play that time through the air. 34 yards.
That's a great job of working the sideline right there. I love how he tracked the football.
Plenty of shouts from this crowd as they watch the replay. They want to shout. So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. Looking to throw. Friedman. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. And
this is intercepted. Rayshon Jenkins picks it off. And the Jags are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. 2nd interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on, his teammates going to check on it because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. Complete to Jones. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. That catch now puts him on the doorstep of 500. It's his 499th reception. On 1st and 10, English. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Jeffrey Simmons able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. To throw on 2nd down, English. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
I would say these defensive backs need a little bit of help from their pass rush. They were able to force the incompletion, but I'll guarantee they're going to go back to the huddle and say, hey, guys, can you get to them a little bit quicker? I don't know how long we can continue to cover these guys downfield.
So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice one for them. They forced the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
The Titans now just about ready to take over. And 2 picks thrown here in this first half alone. We'll see how that affects him.
Can't wait to see where his confidence is, because the great ones, they'll throw 4 or 5 picks, and while it'll hurt their team, it won't hurt their confidence. They'll think something was just wrong with the ball or the wind or something was funny. It's never about them. That's how they stay so into the moment and into the game.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Off play action. Friedman winds up and lets it go for Samuel. And here's another interception, the 3rd of this first quarter. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And the Jaguars are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this first quarter of play. After one, a 14-3 ball game.
All day, baby, all day.
Now a handoff to start it out. Robinson to the 40 and no further. The razzle-dazzle, though, got him a couple extra on the play. 44 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. This defense not fooled one bit on that touch pass.
And this has become one of those kind of in vogue plays, you know, kind of like the shuffle pass was a few years ago. This one never got off the ground, but you understand why a lot of teams are running it. These wide receivers, a lot of them, they run like running backs with the ball in their hands.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away. Fielded at the 20. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. To the right side, and he's got more complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A nice throw right there. And, Charles, this is game number 2 in the NFL for this young rookie. His guys getting the victory last week, and he played pretty well by most accounts. Curious, what did you see?
I saw something similar to what you described, Brandon, because I saw a guy who looked the part, a guy who was in command, not just with the touchdown passes, but definitely looked to be in control of the offense as well. And you have...
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big connection on that one. 34 yards.
There's the arm strength that we saw in college and during the scouting process. And really, it's not just the arm strength there, but the placement as well. To me, that was an excellent combination of arm talent and accuracy.
And this is going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That very nearly their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Off the play fake. Friedman. His throw incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here and 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
Oh, now it's stripped. He loses the football. And the Jags grab it. And they finally put it into this return, but not before he's all the way down to the 37. The defense, they were swarming that time and ultimately got to him before he could get rid of the football and knocked it free.
And don't you feel just a little bit of sympathy for him back there, though? So much going on, so much swirling around. He's trying to find someone downfield. He's trying to move around to find an open target. Sometimes you forget the number one thing, take care of the football.
At the Titans, 37-yard.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
To throw on 3rd down, English. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. And the Jaguars send out their punter. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. This one angles out of bounds in a good spot in the coffin corner. And they're going to mark this out of the 5-yard line.
That's a double win there, partner. You keep out of the return man's hands, and you pin him inside the 5-yard line. Pretty darn good.
Curtis Samuel and the rest of the offense heading back out there now. He's doing what he's capable of, having a solid game. Not the most amazing game. He's not over 100 yards, but a good game so far.
And you just know that mentally, he feels like he's one catch away from turning it into a great game. And
fighting through it, he's got space. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
They go play action here on 1st down. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. What a spin. And he makes it all the way down to the 31. A big play that time for the Titans. The thing that hurt on that play, the missed tackle, that allowed the extra yardage.
It's a matchup game in the NFL. You get the guy that you want isolated, have him miss a tackle, and off you go.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Throwing left side, it's complete. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. A great effort there. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Titans are going to add on to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 18 now. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Jags football again. DJ Chark ready to rock and roll. A chance maybe here for them to get him more involved. They're down here on the scoreboard, and he's been very quiet.
And the silence has been deafening for his team. They don't need that at all. They need fireworks. They need explosive plays. They need him touching the football in any way possible. Maybe go to some jet sweeps. Anything to get him going.
Yeah, something to get him the ball. We'll see if they can do it. Looking to throw on 2nd down. English. Looking left sideline, incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And it's fielded at the 34. 35 yards that time on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. So here are the Titans to take over on offense. They were victorious over the Chargers last week, and now they work with a lead again here as they come up 1st and 10. Off play action. Friedman. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in his 2nd week of the regular season. And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And all the way down inside the 25 before he's out of bounds. A big play that time for the Titans. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Friedman. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. A great play there. On his way to a monster game for the first half touchdown. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Extra point right down the middle, and a route is on here in this first half. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here he is, the man taking the snaps under center, heading out for the next possession. In 2nd quarter, they're down big already. He's struggling as well. They've got to find something here. He's got to find something on this drive.
And sometimes you take on all that extra pressure on yourself, and maybe you have to disperse it a little bit. Lean on some other people, lean on your teammates. Find someone who can take the pressure off and get the ball in their hands for a while.
Well, if he doesn't, this is getting out of hand, or it could get worse. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Back to throw. English. That's complete into the hands of Myers. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. That's caught by Myers. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taking them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Keeps himself upright. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
It seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. So out comes the field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. This is up and good from Pinheiro. And they're back within 3 scores as it's now a 22-point game. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
This one fielded at the 5. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Titans offense set to begin the drive. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. A final shot before break. Friedman. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
I ain't going nowhere. I ain't going nowhere.
So we reach halftime here with the visiting Titans taking the lead into intermission. As we send you a couple hours south of here to Orlando, that's where we check in with a coach and our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Brandon.
We now proceed to the start of the second half.
Final preparations being made for the second half, both in terms of game plan and also hydration, because humidity is really going to catch up to these guys, no doubt. And for the call in the second half, we go back to Brandon Gaud.
Yeah, Coach. Hey, that goes for the announcers, too. No AC in this booth, so we've got a mash unit of empty water bottles up here as well. Now we get a peek at the captain of this offense heading back out there. And it was somewhat of a strange first half. He threw 3 interceptions, yet you look at the scoreboard, they've got the lead.
So you know what I think he did at the half? He stood up in front of the team, especially in front of the defense, and said, thank you. Appreciate what you've done. You guys have picked me up in a big way. And guess what? I'm going to get back to being who I am, which is pretty darn good. Let's go play the second half.
Second down and 3. Off play action. Friedman. Throw to the right here, taken in by McLaurin. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Off the play fake. Friedman. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A big play that time through the air. 31 yards. Off play action. Friedman. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Dwayne Smoot. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. Off the play fake. Friedman. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. Touchdown, Titans. Terry McLaurin, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll push the lead up to 29 now. That time a 6-play drive, and it ends with a Tennessee score. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Jags offense now. Time for their first possession of half number 2. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough, because we always talk about it being a team game and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking.
Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. Montez Sweat. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. Throwing on 3rd and long. English caught on the right side by Jones. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down. He has now hit number 500. Charles, that is his 500th NFL career catch.
Definitely worthy of applause, but I remember when 500 meant you were going to the Hall of Fame. Nowadays, in today's football, 500 puts you on the path, a significant number.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Curtis Samuel and the rest of the offense heading back out there now. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it? Right. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Jags grab it. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
6 yards left on 2nd down. Here comes the blitz as they look to throw. A throw complete to the tight end, Tunyon. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. On 1st down, English. Rush coming, and he's taken down. The sack by Harold Landry, the former Boston College Eagle. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down.
Right there. 54 miles. All day, baby.
Blitz forthcoming as he'll look. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Harold Landry able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. They'll run here with Robinson. And not much there as he gets it up to about the 5-yard line. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down.
We often talk of situational football. Let's just call it team football. The defense did their job, got off the field, brought up a punting situation, so they're turning the ball back over to their offense. You think those guys will get along very well right now? Of course they will. Defense helped the offense. Now it's their turn to take it downfield.
On the return, Jackson. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Titans are going to start this drive in great field position as they take over 1st and 10. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our 2nd half blowout material. Looking left side, and it's complete. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A big connection on that one. 32 yards. Off play action. Friedman. And it'll be intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And the Jags are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Throwing on 1st down. English looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Myers. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. From the gun, English. Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete. The passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
That's caught. It's Dan Arnold, the tight end. And he is going to have a Jags 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Back now in Jacksonville. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Oh, this is going to be caught along the sidelines. Probably shouldn't have been caught. He's going to lose yardage there. 2nd down and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 38-yard line.
Back to throw again. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Caleb Farley. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. They brought the house that time on the young rookie, maybe a little rattled through the pick.
And you have to be prepared for a lot of pressure as a rookie quarterback because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way. So when you...
And he will score. Touchdown, Titans.
Nice play, man.
A great effort there. 28 yards. And the Titans are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth quarter lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that will extend this big lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded right around the 8. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He's at the 50. 30. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27. A big play there on the catch and run. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. English. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing again. English. This one complete to Tunyon underneath. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
Hey, baby, this ain't good enough.
Maybe a frustration penalty there because he's picked them apart.
They've tried their best to get to him and haven't done it successfully. A penalty as a result of that hit there.
Let's go, let's go. Right there, 54, right there, 54.
On 1st and 10, English. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off inside the 10. He's at the 40. The 20. CD, this defense, man, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot at picking off a pass.
Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. And now they are in prime position, 1st and goal after the interception and return. They'll look to make it pay off for 6 points. And he gets in. Touchdown, Tennessee. From a yard out. And the Titans are on their way to a 2-0 start. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead will swell by 1 more. A nice, tidy little drive there, getting the ball in excellent field position, and only 1 play to score it. From the 6. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, oh, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. It's picked up by the Titans. And they're going to bring this one back. A fumble return touchdown for the Titans. The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there. Grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. From the 6. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. They start on the ground here at Sanders. And not much, maybe a yard up to the 29.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They go ahead and mark it in the win column. But as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them, gets big yardage, and puts points on the board.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Montez Sweat able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. To throw on 2nd down. English. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And to the 36-yard line. Taken down there after getting 8 yards. On 3rd down. English. The Sanders has got it. Complete. And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout. An injured player. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. Oh, he'll field it in the end zone. And he's going to be trapped inside his own 5. A very curious decision to bring that one out. A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And the Titans will be backed up deep to begin the drive as they take over 1st and 10. Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And all the way to the opposite 49-yard line. A big play that time for the Titans.
No let up in this passing game. They've been a well-oiled machine throughout. And actually saw a few guys on the sidelines at the end of the 3rd quarter doing the old hold up 4 fingers college sign, meaning the 4th quarter is ours. And they certainly weren't kidding.
Now a 1st down throw complete downfield. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A big play that time through the air. 34 yards. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. And now here is another interception. Rasul Douglas picks it. And the Jaguars are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. English. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. And they're able to bring him down at the 20. He's having a big game through the air, and sometimes those smart decisions just dump it off. That's how you continue to have big games through the air.
I agree totally. That's a great analogy, a great way to put it, because he doesn't get too greedy where everything has to be pushed downfield, trying to create big plays that aren't there. You dump it off and take that nice gain, and things add up, and now you have the kind of game he's having.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Caleb Farley. And they are going to take possession of the football inside the 15 at the 14-yard line. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. That one looks like he'll throw here. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Looking like they're well on their way to a 2-0 start. All smiles right now on that sideline, isn't it?
As well there should be. It's hard to win a game in the NFL. We hear it all the time. We know that it's difficult. But guess who's smiling? But inside is thinking 24-hour rule because we're going to have to play again next week.
Boss man.
Oh, without a doubt. The head coach, he wants them to feel good, but at the same time, find a way to keep improving.
Fielded right around the 8. And able to get this out to the 25. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now. And if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. Throw right side. This is into the hands of the tight end, Tunyon. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Back to throw. English. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Off the play fake. Friedman slings this deep from McLaurin. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another.